Hello everyone, and welcome to another mod spotlight. So I'm here in this dark forest to show off a mod called Realistic Torches, and as the name suggests, it makes the Minecraft torches more realistic by doing things like burn out over time, but it does a lot more than just that and has a lot of really cool features to it, so let's just jump into it. So in these chests behind me, I have things relating to the different aspects of the mod. I broke it down by unlit torches, vanilla torches, and handheld lights. So to start, let's go over the unlit torches. So also I have a JEI just enough items to help show off the recipes. So unlit torches. If you try to make a normal torch, you're going to get an unlit torch. So just to show real quick, that's with charcoal and that's with coal. So I got unlit torch. These don't give off any light and they're not that useful. So to light the torch though, there's a few ways we can go about it. You can use a matchbox, which is made like this with paper or any wooden slab, or you can also use a flint and steel here. So just to quickly make a matchbox, we can take the slabs like this and then some paper, and the same would be true for any type of slab. So what the matchbox does is you can craft it with the unlit torches to make lit torches, and it will use up its durability. By default, it has 63 durability. Now, that's how you get a lit torch. You also can place down unlit torches and use a flint and steel using some of their durability. Now, for the sake of this mod spotlight, I changed the default time for a torch to burn out from, I think it is, 1 hour by default, but I changed it down to 1 minute just so we can see it burn out and not have to wait around an hour. So I can also just place down torches like this, but yeah, they're just like normal torches now, only they burn out. And another thing you might notice is they also do act as a handheld light, but we'll get to that in a minute. So we come back over here. This torch should begin to burn out now. So a few other things to note though. So when you break a lit torch, it drops as an unlit torch. So you can't just freely pick these up. If you place one in the wrong spot and say you want to move it over, or I may actually just put these in here to better demonstrate. So I want to move this, I break it. Oh, now it's unlit, so I'll have to light again. Also, you can use, you can't use the matchboxes from your inventory. I thought you could. My bad there. But yeah, you can use the flint and steel from the world. And okay, you heard that. I think it's now a smoldering torch. And it's going to go out. There we go. So yeah, the torches burn out over time, but you can customize how long you want, so you can make it last hours, even days, I think. There might be a cap, I'm not sure offhand. And now they're all slowly dimming and starting to burn out. Well, as you can see, all the torches around me have now burned out, so it's back to being dark. But there are also a few other config options I forgot to mention. So by default, when a lit torch burns out, it turns back to an unlit torch, but there is a toggle to make it just disappear if you prefer that. Also, you can make it so the matchbox here will act like a flint and steel and be able to light things on fire if you want. And by default, all torches in Vanilla World Gen or World Gen will be replaced by lit torches, but you can change it back so they use vanilla instead. Now, the other thing I want to show is rain. So if I just do toggle downfall, as you see, I already tried to do this once and it didn't go well, but yeah, toggle downfall. It won't put out torches you already have in the world, but if you try and place any more in the rain, it won't work. If I place it under here where it's not raining, it will. So this is not a cool feature to make it a little more realistic. You can't put torches in the rain, although it won't burn out torches you already placed, so you don't have to worry about that. Also, I don't think you can use the flint and steel to light them in the rain either. So, yeah. So you might be thinking, it's cool to have torches that burn out, but you don't want them to always burn out. You want some stable light sources. Well, you probably can use a glowstone box. I think jack-o'-lanterns are still in this as well. But you can also make vanilla torches by using a glowstone crystal. So a glowstone crystal is just glowstone around a coal. And just to make one real quick, just for the sake of showing it off. So, yeah, you make a glowstone crystal like this. And then if you take sticks of a glowstone crystal, you can craft yourself a torch, the normal vanilla torch. And unlike the lit torches, these act just the way normal torches would. So you can break them, you can pick them back up, they'll never burn out. So it's a pretty cheap way to get a permanent torch, but it still adds a bit more cost and allows like the early game to be a bit more, well, realistic. And on top of that, there is also glowstone paste. And what this does, it allows you to turn lit torches into vanilla torches. So if I just go to recipe, you can either use a glowstone crystal, or you can use a smoldering torch or a lit torch with glowstone paste to make a vanilla torch. It is a little costly because you need one glowstone, one clay, and a bucket of water per paste. So if I just take these here and craft them real quick, I believe it was a shapeless. Yes, it is. But you do get the bucket back, thankfully. And, yeah, so now if I go in here and grab the lit torches, and craft it. Yep, that's the lit torches. So, yeah, it's a bit costly, but you can use this to also make torches if you want to convert your lit torches over to vanilla torches once you got to the nether. So the final thing, also want to mention that you can still make redstone torches same as before, but as before, there's still a very dim light source, so probably not ideal. And the last thing of this mod to show off is the handheld lights, as it's called in the config. So, by default, it will automatically add any light source it detects. And, yeah, you can turn it off if you prefer. But, yeah, when you hold any of these items in your hand, it will provide light. So, torch, redstone torch, lit torch, glowstone, blaze rod, blaze powder, lava bucket, glowstone, and jack-o'-lantern. There might be a few others I'm forgetting. Also, recipe for a jack-o'-lantern is a vanilla torch, so you can't use a lit torch for that. But, yeah, and do they work? Yeah, I don't think any of these work on the ground, so I just throw them real quick. But, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this mod. Let me know if there's anything I forgot. But, it's a pretty interesting mod. I think you can also config or add light sources in the config if you want to add an item it doesn't automatically detect. But yeah, personally I really like this mod. There have been some older mods I've seen that do the whole like unlit torches sort of thing, but I think this one does it really well. The way it's configured and the way you still have the option of vanilla torches so you aren't stuck with torches that burn out forever. Although if you really want to, I think you could also disable the vanilla torch recipe with other mods. I don't think there is a config option. There is an option to make vanilla torches drop unlit when harvested. Sorry, I forgot to note that. But yeah, so it has a lot of really neat options, so if you do want to make your torches a little more realistic and your survival a little harder, I'd highly suggest this mod. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this mod spotlight, and until next time, goodbye.